This next segment is about the Ten Commandments, and there are memory pegs to help the children remember them. We can get to it from here by clicking on this link. Memory pegs are unusual pictures or images that help a person to remember things, and so these are to help the children remember the Ten Commandments. Now on this page, the commandments in red are from the King James Version, which many of us have memorized from that, and the blue then is from the NIV. So we go through the commandments, and you have a picture for each one. And they have a color poster, such as in the first one here, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." And you have the color poster that you can print that shows the big number 1, and here's a chest full of gold. And that would, if someone loved gold more than they love God, they would not be putting God first. So we go through the different ones. Let's just take a look at the number 2 picture. We have a 2 as if it were bowing down to an idol. And the commandment 2 says that we're not to do that. Number 3, about do not take the Lord's name in vain. This is a 3. He's angry and he's saying bad words and using God's name in vain. Number 4, about keeping the Sabbath day. You have a picture of the temple here. That's where the Jews worship. That's by the 4. Number 5, about honoring your father and your mother. We have a 5 that has a crown on it showing honor to your parents. Number 6, thou shalt not kill. The 6 has blood dripping from it. That will remind us that number 6 is thou shalt not kill. Number 7, thou shalt not commit adultery. We have a 7. Here's the man with his wife and his family. This is the other woman, and we have X'd her out because he is not to have another woman beside his wife. Thou shalt not steal. We have an 8, which is commandment 8, and we have the coins there. Of course, we're not supposed to steal anything. Number 9, this 9 is bearing false witness. He's telling lies about his neighbor. And number 10, thou shalt not covet. We have an arrow with everything pointing to me, that we should not have that attitude. There is a song for the 10 Commandments. Now, on the song here, you have the music on the page, and there is a MIDI of the commandments, and then you can print the music score from this page. Jesus was once asked, "What's the greatest command?" And you remember what he said. He said, the greatest command is to love God with all your heart. And next to it would be to love others as yourself. And if we look at the 10 Commandments, we will see that the first 4 have to do with our loving God with all our heart. If we love God with all our heart, you will place Him above other things. You'll worship Him only. You will use His name in a reverent way and not say it lightly. And you will reserve a time to worship Him. And then to love others as yourself, the rest of them are incorporate this idea of loving others as yourself. If you love others as yourself, you will love and respect your parents. You will never intentionally harm another person. A husband or wife will be true to a spouse. You will observe the property rights of others and not take anything that doesn't belong to you. You will speak the truth about others and not say hurtful things about them. And you will be content with what you have and not be wanting what others have. I used these for years, and I don't even know where I got them. Let me show you something else on this page. Do you see this translator down here? If you are online, on the internet, you can translate this page. I'm going to put gardenofpraise.com in this box at the Google Translator. We are going to translate this from English, and we will first translate it into Telugu. And you click translate, and here is the Garden of Praise website in Telugu. And even when you click on another page, it still is translating that. We can do this with other languages. We can translate it into Tamil, into Hindi, and also Kannada. So you can translate the website, if you are online, into all of these other languages.